Hey everyone, it's Saturday the 21st of May. The time right now is 7:46 p.m. and the temperature is 13 degrees. We are in Copenhagen, in Denmark, and it's just by the river here. My plan is to walk the riverside. Wow, there's someone on the boat. That looks like a party. Anyway, my plan is to walk towards Nyhavn, which is an old market area that's really, really lovely with nice houses. But I'm also limited on time, so we'll walk that way, have a look at this area, see where we get to. It's a really, really interesting area. They have actually a place where you can go swimming. Wow, it said there's even a hotel here. You have your bars and restaurants. That's a really nice place there, Green Island. And just a couple of interesting buildings here as well in terms of the city in general. There's a drone above, which is kind of buzzing about. But yeah, you have a little bit further along, you have a building called Playhouse, which is on top of the water, a kind of glass building. And you have, I think, the opera as well. I don't think we'll make it that far today. But a lot of architecture that's interesting and kind of central to the city. What's really interesting ahead here is that you can go swimming, and they've kind of limited an area there that you can use. Of course, you've got these watersports things, kayaking and things here, and you've got this boardwalk going around where you can actually go and walk and cycle, which is quite fun. On my other side is a restaurant, quite busy with people, even though you don't see here because they don't have a terrace or anything. But a lot of restaurants lining up the beautiful views here as well, which is not a surprise. And I can see some people are actually swimming. The water must be pretty cold. That would not be in any way heated water, and I think unless it has been warmer here in the past, that would be very, very cold water. If you think about it, at the moment, if it's 13 degrees, it's been like that all day and hasn't really been going up a lot. And I do think that gentleman was dipping in the water naked, which is something you don't often see in the middle of the city. I wasn't close enough to verify that, but maybe. Wasn't a lot there, for sure. Really like these trees. I saw them the other side as well. They look quite special for here. I wonder what they look like when they actually have leaves. Now it's just starting. I don't want to go too close to the swimmer there. Definitely he didn't bring his swimming suit. The Danish seem to be very relaxed about that. I remember staying next to an apartment block, and the people living in the building would just basically have their curtains open and walk around naked, so fair enough. Good that they're comfortable with themselves, but you don't see that often. I think we even have laws against that in Singapore. I'm not sure. So many rules. I wonder what you're supposed to do there. What do you use to go down this slide here? And how is it not dangerous? I don't know. But it does seem like a fun thing to do if you can figure it out. And the boardwalk in general, I quite like because it has amazing views. We might just have a quick look at them from here. It does suddenly seem like the city has this busy Saturday evening feel around town. Here it's quieter, not so surprisingly, but it's really, really beautiful. And I'd imagine if we get closer to Nyhavn, then that would be an area full of restaurants. The weather has also gotten a lot nicer. It was raining when I got here, and now I think we're having a really, really lovely evening. Some blue skies. It's a really beautiful landscape here. So I think this building up ahead is also has some restaurants, I should say. There's definitely some kind of group boat thing going on as well. Keep seeing these boats. Of course, there are the canals up ahead as well. And those have like tourist cruises going there, at least during the day. I like the flower boxes. I don't know who they belong to. Maybe it's this space, co-working space, maker. Yeah, they do actually make stuff. They've got all kinds of equipment in there. A little bit different co-working space, I guess. Although I can imagine a lot of people would actually really love that, having the opportunity to use all kinds of tools for making stuff that you don't usually come across. The ship on the other side says CPH Living. Wonder if that's a hotel or even some kind of a... No, I don't think that would be a kind of similar to what you have in London, where people actually have houseboats. It's a cool idea though. I'm sure it would draw in some tourists. And a very interesting design for the bridge, I like it. Wonder if I can continue on the water side or not. No, I think it does stop here. They have like a private area, but not going forward from here. That's a really nice view towards the church there. Is that a church? Guess it would be. There are quite a few around town, which I should try to memorize as landmarks. So this is Danish Architecture Centre here that we're walking under. I only saw a gym, so I wasn't sure, but yeah. And if you go in, apparently you get to ride the slide. I guess that's one way to draw in the crowds into a museum. It could be really interesting. Don't know if I'll have time to visit any museums while I'm here, which is a shame, but I'll be coming back for sure. Also, we have a bridge that actually opens here, stop for blink. Oh yes, we have the canals It's very lovely. There's no sort of a real crossing here towards there, but it's a very lovely area. I think tomorrow I'll definitely walk there and have a look at that as well. So I think this is a library building up ahead, and then we have a war museum on the other side. So we've got the old and then some very modern library building design. It's almost continuing from the oldest part of the war museum over to the new library. And you got a clearly ship-themed bridge over there on the other side, next to these, again, modern buildings. So it's a bit of a mix and match situation here. Look at that, that's really beautiful on the other side. I'll have to explore that a little bit later on. Those glass windows on the older building look really stunning. It must be great inside. And then there's a tower going up behind it as well. So walking through that area in the sort of area with the canals would be an interesting walk for sure tomorrow. Some birds taking a bath. Don't think they'll find any food in there. Or you found something in there, did you? Just as I got to say, maybe you're just having a drink. I don't know. There's something green growing from there. So these two areas really, really have a different feel. The old and then this almost metal and glass completely. It's a very weird feeling next to one another. Viking bus. I don't know what a Viking bus is. Imagine it's some kind of a travel tour. Let's see. Yeah, we could recenter the angle. Sorry about that. Sometimes things get a little bit off the right angle. This is beautiful on the other side. Definitely worth exploring tomorrow. So hopefully I'll do that, and you can look forward to seeing that a little bit different from this more modern side just next to it. Coming to a very interesting looking bridge with these green towers in the middle. I guess it must be 8 p.m. with the bells going. I don't know if you can hear that at the background. Oh, there are some swans on the other side. And these are some city bikes. That's very nice way to go around town, especially here where there are not so many bikes. You can kind of navigate the traffic easily. I wonder what this is coming along now, the yellow boat. It's part of the public transport system. It says DOT there. Oh, it must be like a ferry that goes between these different piers here. I wonder if there are many of them from here. Have to look it up. I'm sure I knew that when I was last here, because I remember being on some kind of a tour. So I would have looked everything up, but you don't remember it after you've not been here for a while. Oh, there you go, people getting on and off. I think from here we're getting to a very, very pretty stretch of the riverside. You can see some interesting architecture again further on there. I don't think it will make it that far today. Over there in the distance. It's definitely a city that has a good mix of old and new. And some very striking buildings to my left as well here. The sky is also looking kind of like it's sunset at the moment. Just check the time. Yeah, we're just at 8 p.m. It's just 5 past, so I think that's just about what I was expecting anyway. quite a few people, even though it's Saturday evening, out jogging or exercising as well. It's such a nice area to do that. Not surprising at all. I guess this place is not active at the moment. Sundance Cafe and Lounge Bar. There's a puppy everyone's petting and interested in. Puppies always seem to draw a crowd. Well, these places have a really great view over the water. A building on my left is apparently from 1869. Must have been restored quite a bit though. You can see in the distance quite nice bars or cafes or restaurants there as well. The lower floors seem really inviting in many of these buildings here. I think we're coming to the glass building I was mentioning earlier, and then that would be the opera behind there. That would mean we actually made pretty good distance, or I did. Certainly much faster than the map was suggesting earlier. Really interesting building project going up. These lighter buildings on the other side. I think the one at the back might be close to being finished, I don't know. And we have a craft beer boat. That looks like quite a nice terrace area there. I don't know if it's the colder weather or it's just a little bit early. I know some of the evening venues here open around 8 or 8:30 p.m. But it is also a little bit cold, chilly. Maybe cold is not the right word. Some places still have sort of an outdoors crowd as well. And inside I definitely think a lot of places seem very busy. We're coming to Nyhavn, which is a lovely, lovely area that you often see on postcards and pictures with colourful older houses. I guess this can be a little bit touristy as well with the restaurant and sort of photo opportunities. Just trying to look for bikes. You can see a lot of terraces on the other side. And some of this would be like on the other side from 1756. That would be the kind of time frame. It's a really, really lovely area. And on a warm evening this would be absolutely packed with people. I think it still is pretty busy. But still, you can see a lot of empty tables as well, which I think is more because of the weather still being a little bit chilly. It's very pretty, and I can hear some music by Finnish artists, and you really do have to be careful of the bikes when they go. Like this younger person was about to run in the path of some bikes. Well, same goes for cars, I guess. Let's walk through here. Looks like it's busier on this side. Let's
No, I appreciate it.
let's have a look at this. It's very, very pretty and quite lively. I think they have heaters on there for some of the terraces. It's just an area with a really special feel. These seem to be popular with the fire. It's a nice visual, but it's not too warm tonight. So it's not a bad view on the other side either, but the restaurants are on this side. Just a nice place to walk by and people watch, if we're being honest about it. And also sit here and people watch. Like, it goes two ways, or both ways, doesn't it? And it's even if it is a little bit maybe touristy as well. And I don't know about that. I haven't been here for a while. You don't have sort of people bothering you to go inside or anything like that. It's very calm, and you can choose what you want to do. And lots of photos being taken. And who can blame anyone? It's very pretty. Oh, look at this ice cream place. Ice cream and I think churros. I don't know if it's the weather for ice cream, but oh, there's definitely a sunset now. I don't know if the camera is picking it up, but I can see it behind the tower there. I wonder if we can get a nice view from the sort of end of the street towards here. Looks about a perfect time to finish the walk here as well. So this is probably the sort of economy option here. Some sausages, hot dogs. So if we have a look, not here, not at toilets, but oh well, it's kind of blocked that way, but still really beautiful area. So I hope you enjoyed this look at the riverside here in Copenhagen, and then at Nyhavn at the end. It's a really lovely evening area. Nice to see it on a Saturday like this. I'm sure if I came on Monday afternoon it wouldn't be quite so bustling, so that's quite nice to see. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you'd like to see more videos from Copenhagen or more videos in general, walking videos like this, please do subscribe to the channel if you'd like to, not otherwise. And I will be posting more. It's much appreciated that you follow me even after I had a little bit of a break in posting videos. I hope you've noticed I'm back to posting regularly now, and so happy you're all joining me again for these walks. So with these city center views and views of fudge, I hope you enjoyed tonight's walk. Thank you for joining me. Look at this car coming here. How cool is that? And I hope I'll see you again soon.